Hey guys, Sir Meliodas coming back at you again today. I just wanted to go over a couple different things. The first one being the arena. Now I did make a video last night about the labyrinth. I sat down with Sir King from the guild and we kind of went through and walked through the labyrinth and some of the new relics that have popped out. Now next time the labyrinth comes out, which will be tomorrow night at server reset, we're probably going to do another one if we get some cool relics. I really want to showcase some of those as I think they're really important in your guys' strategies and playstyles. So just pay attention to that arcane labyrinth as well moving forward. We did, like I said, complete that, but we do have so much more to do as server reset last night. So we're going to dive into that today and see if we can't touch on a few things that you guys may have been missing on. The first one I want to start in really is this arena of heroes. So you will see this floating icon above. That means I have some tokens I need to collect here. I can just click on them, but I want to show you what those are. These legends or challenger tokens, and let me see if I can slide this over a little bit. It's kind of hard to see here. It's this little chest up here. You get more the higher you're ranked. I haven't focused too much on this. I probably should push it a little bit, and I will click on one here in just a moment to show you guys what I'm talking about. But you want to make sure you're staying on top of that, collecting those. These are going to help you purchase quite a few different things. Over here in the store, you have your challenger store, and here you'll find Fox. This is where I leveled up my Fox. Grisel's a really good card as well for the Greyborns. Athalia. So you do have some pretty good heroes here. They did just in the last patch update make this guy a little bit more difficult to deal with as well. I did cover that in one of my other videos. But other than that, I just wanted to go over kind of with the arena, my experience with it, and what I've noticed. So let's go ahead and jump right in there. I'm currently ranked 15 on my server. That kind of jumps up and down. I have been ranked 1 before, but as you can see, these guys are ridiculous. They spend a lot of money on these games, so it's hard to stay up there. But like I said before, try to beat people you know you can beat. It's not worth it. The mechanics of the game are so complex that unless you know all the skills of everybody, which I highly recommend doing, it makes it very difficult to put together a team that's going to do something worthwhile in the arena. So you can always click on their player icon or their picture over here on the left hand side, and that's going to show you what their team is. I don't mind fighting this. It seems a little easy for me, but we'll go ahead and fight that, and we can talk about it real quick. Let's go ahead and hit this free because we do have some free ones. This is going to probably be a pretty fast match for me. I'm kind of out leveled and out powering them quite a bit, but that's important. You don't want to come in here and risk it and then lose. You lose so much more than you gain each battle. It's insane. So I just kind of play it safe a little bit. The rewards you get from this are nice. You get extra diamonds, you get all kinds of stuff, so try to stay up on it. We'll move right on to the next one. Thane did go down on that, which is surprising. He usually does not. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. It doesn't really seem to be too many people. See, we're really close in level. He's actually higher than me for me to want to fight this guy. That looks like a dangerous team. It's got a lot of my... it's got the Greyborns, which are my weakness to my light bearers, and then we got the 2 wilders down there, which are both really good. So I probably am going to stick away from that battle. Let's go ahead and do this one. Now they're using Rowan, who's the little guy with the red hair and little cart that you see right there. He's one of my favorite characters. I do have him at Mythic Plus. If he was Ascended, I'd use him all the time, but when I get stuck, I do tend to use him. And his specials, even being a Mythic Plus, let him play kind of like a Ascended. So he's just moving so fast and makes your team so efficient. He's a really good card to look at trying to collect. He's a little harder to get as he's newer than some of these other ones though. Let's see what we got going on over here. See, this is again where knowing the skills and the abilities of different characters comes into play. Those 3 backline heroes with a Brutus in front is devastating. And then obviously you have your Shamira. So even though I outpower them by 700,000 points, I'm not going to fight them because I'll probably lose due to the mechanics. So again, guys, make sure you're paying attention to that kind of stuff. You'll want to look at those factional advantages coming into... Man, does everybody have this team? I don't know, man. Everybody seems to be running these main teams. Holy cow. What do you guys do? Copy paste each other? You can have a little fun. There we go. Huh. I'm gonna fight that. I've got 900,000 power on it. Now that button you just saw me click there, guys, that's gonna let you push through really fast. Once you level up, you can start doing that quite a bit more. Let's go ahead and this guy's only got 4. Let's take him. I don't know why. Make sure you guys, and I'm going to show you that here in just 1 second so that doesn't happen to you, where you'll see that there's only 4 in the lineup. That can happen several ways. If you use one of the characters to send them, or if you just straight up take them off your team, make sure you're paying attention to that. Let me show you down here where that's at. It's going to be under formation here. This is going to be the main set that people see when they're looking against you. So make sure you take a second and set that up the way that you think that your team runs the smoothest. For me, this is actually a little different. I'm going to switch this. My team, for some odd reason, gets really dangerous when Lucius's specials go off. So I've been liking to put him in the back. Fox is just so tanky that he's not a tank, but he's so much out leveled over all my other cards, being a 5-star ascended, that and all his gear's on point, so he takes so much damage it allows Lucius to be able to get that shield off, that special, and then all the characters on my team are able to get their specials off 1 or 2 more times, and that makes it really crucial for me. So make sure you guys read your abilities and see what works best for you, and make sure you get that set up in formations down there. I'm not going to spend too much time here on the 1v1 arena ladder. We got 2 more I want to touch. Both of them are very similar, so let's touch the one that's here all the time, the Legends Challenger Tournament. This one's going to require you to have a total of 3 teams. So if you click formation down here, you're going to need a total of 4 teams. We'll go ahead and throw Hendrix in there. So, no, I guess I need to hit save, don't I? There we go. So you're going to need 3 teams. This is my formation setup. Now, it doesn't stay this way very often. I change my teams a lot depending on who I'm fighting. So let's go ahead and hit challenge, and we can kind of take a look and see what we're talking about here. So I usually take away my heroes, and I figure out who their best heroes are, and I kind of match up against them. So this one's probably going to be one of their weaker ones. I'm definitely going to want to take that. Now you only have to win 2 out of 3 here, so you want to find their 2 weakest teams that are going to be the easiest for you to challenge, and those are the ones you're going to want to focus on. This one is not going to be one of those. So we're going to need to beat this team, and we're going to need to beat that team. So to beat this team, we're going to need to do some heavy work here. All right. So I got my tank, I got my Fox up there, I got a lot of damage from Estrelda. We're going to go ahead and throw Rowan in there. I really like his abilities. We're going to put him in the middle though. It starts getting iffy. This girl down here, her ability is ridiculous. And I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but if you click on him, it'll kind of give you a little understanding what they do. This is a mage, uses AoE or area of effect abilities and entrapments. So she stops my heroes from moving, and then she's damaging everybody at once. So you can literally click on all these. They'll give you kind of a little brief update or a brief overcast of what that hero does, so you kind of know how to deal with them. I think I'm going to go straight light bearers on this one, and kind of see how it goes. And then this one we're going to do the my Graveborns. And I'm gonna mix it in with some of these Wilders, and I kind of like that. I do like that. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna click here. Let's give him a healer. There we go. We got 2 healers here. And then this is the team I really don't think that we're gonna win, which would be crazy if we did. There's no way though. Athalia's too good. They've done too much to make her really, really good. So we're just gonna go ahead and play through this one of these. And it goes through 3 battles. And so we may. This first one's the tricky one. If we don't win this first one, we probably won't win it. But just to show you guys, like, you got to really focus every single battle. You're playing another player, so there's no point in letting yourself take a loss if you have a choice about it. So make sure you focus on trying to set up your team right. Even though these teams are tough, you might be able to pull out the win like that. So moving on to battle 2. This one, I don't believe it was one I was worried about. Oh yeah, no, this is the one I thought I was going to lose. They just have it set them on the right side. My character just moved and jumped around all over the place. So I lost that one. Coming in this last battle, this is the one I'm pretty sure I was going to win, which is going to give me the win for the overall, the 2 out of 1. Yeah, very, very quick. There we go. So we went ahead and got that, which is nice. That moved me up to rank 94, put me as a champion. The top 100 in this will become champions, and they get a little bit extra rewards. So if you do get lucky enough to get even higher than that, and you're ranked high enough, you'll get these little invitations too, which is kind of cool. There's a challenger leaderboard. That's awesome. So you'll get opportunities to compete down here in the Legends Championship, which is what you can click and literally see people globally fighting. We'll do some videos covering those on who we think is going to win each battle and see how we do. So let's back up here. Check out this event that I talked to you guys about not too long ago, the Heroes of Asphyria event. It's very similar to what we just did with those teams of 3 until you, at least till you get a little further. You're going to basically be doing the exact same thing. So let's go ahead and jump in here. And I'm just going to go ahead and battle him. And let's see what happens. All right. All right. So the arenas are a little more tricky because you can't back out and restart like in the labyrinths. So really focus on your gear, making sure that your gear, if you're trying to level up your heroes a little bit more, make sure you use their gear. That's important. That's very, very important for whatever team you're pushing with. If you have their factional gear at a mythic level, and I'll back out and show you what I'm talking about and what that looks like. Let's go ahead and zoom through this. I think you guys get the idea of what's going on here. We actually won the first 2, so we didn't even have to do that 3rd battle. And we're currently ranked above 96.5% of the global players in this event, which is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and back up here, and I'll show you what I was talking about this equipment. A couple good people to look at would be Nomura, for instance. She's got this factional equipment. This is a mythic. I'm actually going to strengthen one of these while I got you guys here so you can see what this does. It's going to use these little stones that you can acquire. Now, you won't get those till a little bit later in the game, but once you do get them, you're going to find them in the store, in the Labyrinth store, and just randomly picked up or through challenges. So you will get them throughout the game. But this is what they do. So let's go ahead and take a look what this will do for Nomura. Again, it's not been leveled up or nothing, but it does change the appearance of it, as well as make it Mythic Plus. So she did go up in a little bit in power, so that's really good. I'm really just missing her weapon, and then I'll have all her pretty set. And that's going to be the difference, guys, between having somebody that's like super, super, super good and somebody that's just all right. Even though they're ascended and they're 5-star and they have everything, I can make a Mythic Plus just as powerful as an ascended hero with the right gear. And what I mean by that is most of the time people don't realize that if I were to put this on a Brutus, he's going to get a whole lot stronger than 497. And so he's going to be able to compete with some of those cards that are ascended, which is nice. So make sure you're paying attention to that gear, and that'll help you push a little bit further in the arena. And then just stay tuned, stay on top of everything with the rewards you get. If you guys have any questions about the arena, if you have any tips or tricks, feel free to let me know who your heroes are that you use. I might be able to make a recommendation for you. Or if you guys have some suggestions, if there's a video you want us to cover, leave a comment down here in the box below. Click the subscribe button. We'd be happy to cover those videos for you guys. One more thing before I forget. This is super crucial. Make sure you guys are coming in here to team bounty, solo bounty, hitting all those every single day. Also, your friends list. Before I let you go, I always have to touch on this. I think it's really crucial. Make sure you're staying up to date with this. If these guys are getting 2-3 days offline, you're going to want to kick them and get some new friends. Just come down here on the bottom right of your screen, hit chat. In the chat box, you're going to see a million people wanting to add you. So go ahead and hit add. You will fill that up super fast. That will allow you to come down here and hit mercenaries and borrow their heroes and really benefit from having friends. As well as every single day you're allowed to hit send and receive to receive these gifts sent successfully. I was able to receive and send hearts, which in the Noble Tavern allows you to collect heroes. So we'll go ahead and do that real fast. And didn't really get anybody. I'm going to be making a video here, my tips and tricks, such as things like activating your rickety cart automatically, so things just are automatically going there. Just little things I noticed in the store. Make sure you're not buying these heroes individually. Make sure you save up for the 10. You do save 300 gems or 300 diamonds. It may not seem like a lot, but it really is over time. What to buy and what not to buy in these stores. So I'll cover those here soon. All right.